Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we're going to look at getting started with the Flesh Eater Courts in Warhammer Age of Sigmar using the 2024 Charnelguard Jury Holiday Battle Force box set. Today's video is sponsored by the Warhammer merch shop. Want to grab some merch for your favourite Warhammer army? You can use our affiliate link down below to grab your next purchase and help support the channel at the same time. Leading the box set is Grand Justice Gormain. Now, this is a unique named character. What this means is that you can only ever include one of this model in your army. It does have a Ward 6+, which is standard through all death armies pretty much. So you're going to see Ward 6+ on pretty much everything in this video. And then, other than that, he's got 5 health, 5+ save, and his Gore Streak Gavel is 4 attacks, 4s to hit, 3s to win with no rend damage D3. But perhaps the big thing here is his Delusion of Justice Served, a once per turn army-wide ability that's used during a hero phase where you pick an enemy unit to be the target, roll a dice on a 3+, pick one of the following effects to apply. This could be add 1 to wound for your combat attacks targeting them. Friendly non-monster Flesh Eater Courts can use charge abilities even if they run, but if they do so they have to end in combat with that unit. Grievous Insult to the core while this target is in combat with a friendly aberrant. Add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made by friendly Flesh Eater Court units that target that unit. Or Regicide, if this target destroyed a friendly aberrant, you can add 1 to the damage over units from your Flesh Eater Court's army targeting that particular unit, giving you sort of some cool narrative focused abilities on sort of what your opponent is doing to your army. Like the fact that some of these are more specific, but some of them are just generically good, so add 1 to wound to target a particular unit is always a nice ability to have. Next we have our Crypt Guard. Now they wield their cursed weapons, which are 3 attacks each with hitting or wounding on 4s, rend 1, damage 1. The big thing here though for them is the fact they are going to provide the Royal Bodyguard ability. This is a passive ability while a friendly Flesh Eater Court's heroes are hollow within this unit's combat range. Both this unit and those characters have Ward 5+ instead of 6+, really boosting up the defense ability of your units. Now you've got a reaction which is called Armory of Madness, and this is declared as a fire ability reaction. What this does, if any damage points inflicted by attacks made as part of that unit's fire ability are allocated to any enemy units, those enemy units cannot use commands until the start of your next turn. So being able to turn off commands is really powerful. We then have the Morbeg Knights, the fantastic new cavalry for the Flesh Eater Courts. First of all, they've got quite a few different keywords. Champion means that they have a model that can get +1 attack. A musician is 1 in 3 of them. This will allow them to get some bonuses to move, running and charging. And a standard bearer as well gives them some extra control score. Along with fly, enabling them to ignore intervening terrain. They can just move at all times horizontally, ignoring any vertical movement. And Ward 6+, as you would expect. Now, they do have 4 health each, a 4+ save, and they've got their Grizzly Lances, which are 2 attacks with +1 damage on the charge, and some extra attacks in there at damage 2 from their Night Shrieker's Claws and Teeth, which are the companion weapon rules. Now, the Shrieking Charge can be used during any charge phase. If this unit charged, you simply roll a d3 on a 2+, inflict an amount of mortal damage equal to the roll. And the Predator's Pounce means this unit can charge even if they've used an retreat, making this unit really hard to pin down for your opponent, which is really cool, meaning you can always get that Shrieking Charge damage off. Lastly, we have Crypt Horrors. Now you could choose to build this unit up as Crypt Flayers as well, though we're not going to talk about them in this video. The Crypt Horrors are what we need to sort of build the army list that we're working on at the end. They are really solid though, with 4 health each, a 5+ save, and their Club and Septic Talons have 4 attacks each on 4s to hit, 3s to wound, no rend damage 2, but crit auto wound, which is really nice. If they're near any courtiers or aberrants as well, they can actually add 1 to their rend characteristic of the unit's melee weapons, which is really nice. The courtier models particularly are going to be really easy to sort of come by as you sort of build up your force, enabling you to get some more models in your attacks. Now, other than that, they do also have the ability to heal as well, which is really nice. Healing D3 every single hero phase, both yours and your opponent's, is great. Now where to go next for the box set, we are going to grab an Abhorrent. Not only will this give us a second character alongside Grand Justice Gormain to get the benefit of our Crypt Horrors getting that bonus rend, this model is a Priest, and Priests are really solid in the new edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The model is going to have its Rousing Oration, which you can pick a friendly Flesh Eater Court's hero, hold within 12, roll a d3 and give them some Noble Deeds points, which are really important to sort of how your army functions. But other than that, Being a priest is what this model is being brought for in your force, enabling you some access to some solid prayers and also the ability just to sort of do them without being interrupted. Priests, while maybe not quite as powerful as spells off the get-go when you sort of build up to the more powerful effects can be, but also they have the ability where your opponent actually can't stop them happening. And so, our Flesh Eater Court's army today, we've gone for the Cannibal Court as our battle formation, Hunger for Glory being its ability, which is once per turn during the end of any turn, and simply can give a noble deed point to each friendly Flesh Eater Court hero wholly outside friendly territory. This obviously won't affect your army from the get-go, but definitely is something really nice. More of your models getting noble deeds points really just increases the effectiveness of the army. Now, our first regiment is going to have Grand Justice Gormain. This model is going to be our general, but as a unique character, can't take any heroic traits or artifacts of power. Other than that, though, he is going to have a couple of units in his regiment, our Crypt Guard and our Morbeg Knights. Our second regiment, actually something really important, is going to be our Abhorrent Cardinal. This actually opens up some of our units to get us to a 2-drop force. The Abhorrent Cardinal is going to have both our heroic trait and artifact of power. Now, that heroic trait, first of all, is going to be Cruel Taskmaster. Each time a friendly unit holds within 12 inches of this unit uses a rally command, you can make 3 additional rolls. And then we've also got the artifact of power, Charnel Vestments, where if the unit is a priest, then you can add one to their chanting rolls. Quite an effective artifact. Other than that, we go to our units. We have 2 units of Crypt Horrors and a unit of Morbeg Knights as well. We hope this video was helpful in getting you started with Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it was able to give you some ideas and inspiration to start your own force in the game. If you have any other questions at all, please comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all our future Warhammer Age of Sigmar content.